Okay, so we're going to talk about how to go about auditioning writers and building your team of favorite writers. So I'm on the plan and order screen here, and I've put in my title. I choose the writer assignment method here. So if you're a new user, the first two options you won't have yet because you haven't added a favorite writer yet. You'll be able to either try a new Zerys writer or assign it to one of your own in-house writers. I'm going to choose the option to try a new Zerys writer. Then you can set a price to attract the writers to your job. The whole idea with auditioning writers here is that you want to not only just find one writer, you want to find a few of them so you have a backup. Writers get busy. Sometimes writers, get sick or whatever it is, but you might find yourself in a situation where you need a backup writer. So ultimately, you do want to get to the point where you have more than one favorite writer. Now, when you choose Try New Zerys Writers, the first time it'll open this up and you can select your settings, the type of writers you're looking for, English language, whatever the language is, whatever country you want them to reside in, then any other specific requirements that you're looking for or qualifications you can add here. Anything else you'd like to offer to attract the best writers. There's a couple here that the most common ones. This is what writers care about. Do you maybe have a steady stream of work for them? Are you willing to pay them bonuses if they really produce great work? Those are a couple of the main ones. You may think of others that you can add here, but if you are able to check these, writers will definitely take note of that. And then the third section here has to do with turning this audition into a competition. So what's a competition? It's where you take one title that we're going to order here, and the system will create three kind of versions of that title. Same title, but it's going to go to three different writers. It's this way, instead of just ordering it from one writer or having one writer take it, three different writers will take that same title, and they will each write it their own way. And the beauty of that is you're able to really compare apples to apples. If they were three different articles, it might be hard to gauge whether you like one writer versus the other because it's different content, different topic. But when it's the exact same article and it's the exact same instructions that you gave the three writers, now you can really tell which one kind of nailed it, which ones didn't. Maybe some didn't follow your directions, others did. So this is a great way to kind of triple the chances that you're going to find a writer that you really love. So when you're first starting out, we definitely recommend selecting this option to turn it into a competition. So when I do that, I gotta put in something else here. When I choose that, it's going to say that it's searching for matching writers, which it will do, and then it closes. So then you'll see this little note. You've opted to turn this into an audition. There's going to be three versions, so that later, once we order this, if I were to order this right now, you will see that in progress, there won't just be one title. There will be three of the same title. Okay, so in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and order this to show you that. So I've ordered the title, and now you can see right here in the assigned, there are three iterations of this exact same title. You can see it shows that these are, it's a competition with the trophy here. So these will progress just like a normal title through the system. Writers will take it, they'll write it, and you can then come in once the writers submit it. You can come in and compare apples to apples and choose the writer that you really like the best. And if you like multiple writers, the key thing here is you eventually do want to build a team. So don't just think of it as a contest where only one writer kind of wins. It's a competition between the writers, and that motivates them to do their best. But you can choose more than one. It's often that you might like two or even three of all three of them, and in which case you want to add all the writers to your team because you never know in the future when you might need some backup writers.